And somebody else who wanted to get to know his next hero was Aldo Zilli in one of the most attractive locations in London.
I feel right at home in this part of London. I'm in Maida Vale, otherwise known as Little Venice, which is just a stone throw from Abbey Road Recording Studios and Lord's Cricket Ground. Like me, Victoria Lillingston is passionate about good food as well as using traditional family recipes.
We make around about 40% of the things that we sell ourselves, and knowing where they've come from is extremely important to my customers and to myself. It's all about quality for me. I'm completely self-taught. Well, my family taught me how to cook. My aunt taught me how to make a risotto. My father taught me how to make spaghetti bolognese. My mum taught me how to bake, well, and my grandmother as well. The lasagna that we sell, which is our best-selling product, is a recipe that I came up with when I was a student. And I didn't have any any chopped tomatoes or tinned tomatoes. I only had tomato puree. I didn't have any red wine. I only had balsamic vinegar. I thought, oh crikey, what can I do with this? I put it all together in the pan. It tasted amazing, and everyone was raving about it. Thank you very much.
So what's the idea behind what you're doing? What's your ethos, if you like?
Well, the driving force behind doing it all is bringing healthy, tasty food to people on a large scale, not just people who can afford to pay a lot of money for it, and allow it to be accessible for the vast majority of people.
So how much local British produce do you source?
I would say that including the stuff that we make ourselves, which is 40% of the stuff, and then there's probably about another 20% which is English produce. So at least 60, if not more, is British produce.
Carrots. I hear that you make a great cake with it.
When I was little, I hated carrot cake. No one could ever make me eat carrot cake.
I still do, so I hope you change my mind today.
But I went for tea once with a boyfriend of mine, and his Aunt Lizzie made this amazing carrot cake. I've never had anything like it, with a cream cheese icing on top, really moist. You just want to eat it and eat it and eat it. And I said, can I have the recipe? This is before we set up the deli. She said, yeah, sure, no problem. Gave me the recipe, and I've been making it for friends. And now it's our best-selling cake. Some people just come in and go, I need my carrot cake. Oh, just give me a carrot cake.
With a lovely cup of tea. Look how big this cake is.
Straight out of the oven.
I am very proud of you. This is extremely good. With tea or without tea, this is unbelievable. Thank you very much for having me. Lovely
Thanks, Aldo.
See ya.
Aldo, we both know, you can't really test the real quality of good food without tasting it. So I want to take a look at exactly what Victoria sent to us here. She sent olives, obviously, and the chicken liver pate, and it looks like there's some kind of little sort of pork pate there as well. Gustoso lasagna.
Of the deli.
That looks lovely. I love all this sort of hanging over the edge.
Yeah, it looks rustic enough.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? And then Auntie Lizzie's carrot cake, an old family recipe. It's got, there's something there. There's something there. I'm sure if you were to serve that when you had a nice thicker slice on the plate, warm toast to go with it, so it's almost melting into the toast, it's going to be another experience altogether.
This young lady, Victoria, really, really hard-working girl. For the locals, where she is, she's doing a great job, because she kept going on and on and on about this lasagna.
It does look nice. What I like about it, it's got that real kind of, what you call Italian, that authentic Italian feel about it, that look, that family sort of touch about it, which I like.
And she's used really good ingredients. She's got a few vegetables in there as well.
But this is very Moorish.
Yeah, I know, I keep going
I keep going back for more, and I tell you what, that is probably the best possible sign you can have for flavoursome food.
Yeah.
Now, here we go. You told me a story just then. You said to me you want to taste more of it.
No, I just... What is that all about?
Enjoy your cake, my friend.
Whose auntie is this?
Enjoy my cake. The texture of the cake itself, the carrot cake, feels very good. It's super moist.
I could eat this in the afternoon with a cup of tea.
No question about that.
This is very good.
Very good. You know, she's collecting great ingredients from as close to home as possible and further afield, so she's got that variety for them, because variety is what the public want. That means that for her local community, she's got something always fresh and interesting to offer. So we've almost reached the end of our tour of all the London food heroes now. Well, now, of course, we've got to sort of make up our minds. Let's take a look, really, at what we've seen today, because, you know, talk about people who want to give something back to the local community. There's no question that all of them fit into that category. We had Alex, of course, from Charlotte's Place, who put together the nice little ossobuco for us.
The guy is very ambitious, very clued up with what he wants to do. You know, he's got a good chance to succeed.
Victoria Lillingston from Gustoso Deli. I mean, I think again there she was putting some lovely foods together. In particular, we know that lasagna we couldn't stop eating. Lou Andrews we had from Ellis Fine Foods.
What he's doing with game, I think, is it's a step forward. You know.
Yeah, definitely. We also had Lance Foreman. The moment I saw the beetroot cured salmon, I was, you know, I've never seen that before.
He does go out of his way to find the best of the best.
John Stenton we had from Stenton Family Butchers. He gave to us the stuffed chicken. We saw, of course, the look of that rump steak, and the sausages all look lovely. Very, very good. But I think the chicken in particular, so moist.
And bringing the new kids on. You know,
yes.
He's doing that as well, which is very good.
And of course we have Walter Perkins from Walter Perkins & Sons. You're looking at a true old master when you look at Walter. The flavour on that smoked haddock I thought was superb balance. I thought it had a slight little kind of sweetness to it, but at the same time with the subtlety of smoke.
When I was there, there was lots of families with kids buying fish. That's what we need to see more of.
I agree entirely. Who would you put, well, who are your top three?
I'm going to go for John Stenton, the butcher.
Yeah.
Then I think the other one has got to be the lasagna and the carrot cake, Victoria. And it's a toss-up between fish and pie. So, but I think fish. I think Walter's got to go for it.
Certainly Victoria. I thought she was great. You know, also, I want to take a look at Lance. Even though I know it's a much bigger operation, it's a product of quality that he's producing.
Third place to me should be the butcher, John.
Well, that's you know,
you've discarded him now. You
no, I haven't
putting him in
discarded
the first three.
No. Well, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to go for an equal third. We're going to say Lance and John, to be fair to both. So I feel Victoria deserves second place. You know, I think what she's creating there for the community is sensational. So, Walter Perkins, you have won this week. You are London's food hero, going, of course, on to that national grand finals. So